What about women's relationships with women? Why do we need more women allies as well? For example, an audience member has asked, how can women overcome workplace bullying, especially when the bullies are women themselves? Dr. Tanvi, do you have any advice on this?
Yeah, well, that's quite a topic, isn't it? Because sometimes you hear about this thing that, a woman is a woman's worst enemy. And, you hear stories about the queen bee who's kind of sitting there and making sure nobody else should come into her domain and all of that. And I want to begin by acknowledging that some of these stories are true. It does exist. I'm not going to say that it doesn't exist. I just am a little bit wary of making blanket statements. A few years ago, I launched the hashtag SheForShe precisely for this reason, because I think we need to do a better job of women supporting other women. But I think the thing to remember always is that it's not that women don't support women. It is that insecure women don't support other women. Right. When I find a woman who's not supporting another woman, not speaking up for her, not backing her up, I find she's insecure in herself in some way. Whether that has been because her own rise has been very, hard fought, or she has had to move through some very difficult reason, maybe whatever. But this person is likely insecure in themselves. And here's the thing, they're insecure women and then they're insecure men as well. So I'm kind of wary of making a blanket statement that, women always don't support women. I think my suggestion is that if you do end up in such a situation, of course, a dialogue is a good thing to have if it's possible. Sometimes people may not be aware of what they're doing and how they're coming across. And it is a difficult conversation to have for sure. It requires courage and openness on both sides. But for the people who are listening in, I want you to hear me and remember this very, very clearly. When one woman is not supporting you, it is not about your competence, your value, what you bring to the table. It has less to do with that, and it has more to do with this person who's not able to step up and provide the support that they are capable of providing. So don't personalize it. Don't make it about yourself. And also don't generalize it. It's not a pathological gene that women don't support other women. There are women in all our lives, ones who, and who did not step up when they had the chance, and others who I have been shocked at the way they have come to my defense and stood tall for me when my knees were shaking. So I have seen both sides, and hopefully this conversation on champions and allies will increase the tribe of such women and men who come and support others.